Hey guys, I finally got seat belts for my Icebox skateboard, and I would say compared to like a regular electric skateboard such as this one, if something goes wrong, and believe me, things always can go wrong, even if your board is perfect, something can shut down, the battery can shut down, it can explode, some weird things can happen, and the problem with belted skateboards with high gearing is that, let's say you're going like 25 miles per hour, and let's say your vest decided to shut down for some unknown reason, right? Or maybe your battery's bad or whatever. Then your whole board is going to slow down enough where the force, if you're standing like this, all that force, and especially if you had your feet here and you're leaning forward, what would happen is you would immediately start hitting your head on the ground. That's the dangers of electric skateboard, and that's why I don't go fast anymore. After I broke my elbow, and it's still bent, still recovering from that. So whereas this, you're sitting down, and the greatest thing is you're sort of leaning back almost, or you're sort of sitting. So if the board stops, at least you're not gonna face plant. You're just gonna fly off in a sitting position. So it's not that bad. I don't think you absolutely need seatbelts. But if you want to go fast, and today I went like 20 miles, maybe, yeah, 20 miles fast. And, for this type of board, it's pretty fast. And I was able to, I don't know, really feel safe with these seatbelts. If the board stops, if something happens, I'm not going to fly off. Just like a car. So I just feel like the seatbelts make it super safe. I don't think you need it for slower versions, but mine can go up to at least 30 miles per hour, and I've never done full throttle yet. Going fast. I've done full throttle from 0 to start. There's so much load going, so much more load because you're sitting down. So it sort of starts slow, but it just really takes off. You can beat most normal, like little cars and stuff from the start, just because the torque is instant. So really like that I added this, and I also didn't like how low the armrests were, so I took it out and I put some wood in there, and I made it high enough where I can, really use this as steering, so steering works a little bit better. And another thing I kept having to lean sideways. I was like, what's going on? And I figured out, I mounted the icebox slightly to the left, this way. So every time I'm going, I'm leaning one way. I'm like, what the hell? So today I balanced everything out. The seat's still tiny bit unbalanced, but it didn't really affect it. But I balanced the whole icebox. I took the whole, and now it's in the center. And now when I ride, it just rides much more perfect. And I can go more faster, real stable. So I'll have a video on it soon. But I have the new trucks coming. Another problem, I have trucks that should be larger than the Icebox. The only reason I'm using these is because these are the only trucks that will fit the 7-inch Evolve wheels that I have. So I ordered MBS, which is 16-inch, so it's gonna just be giant. And I do have some just a random mountain board trucks on the front. So you see, it should be as wide as that, but you see the back's way too. It's still pretty stable just because I put those wider trucks. But to make it super stable, I just need a wider trucks, and that's just gonna make it just way more stable. So yeah, I just want to share that it's all coming up nicely. I do need the aesthetically, it doesn't look that great. I'm just adding stuff on there, but it's a prototype, and I don't want to spend too much time on the aesthetics right now. It's a prototype. I just want to get stuff running and test it out. But the seatbelt works really well. Just feels much more secure. Also helps you steer a little better because you're just like integral part of the chair or the Icebox skateboard. But overall, looking really nice. I got my butt seat, memory foam seat there too, which is really nice. And the seat also serves as sort of it holds the chair in place, so I can grab stuff out. That's another use. I just thought of that. That's really cool. What do you guys think of the seatbelt and the overall setup so far? Let me know.